Please, please, please make your game able to run in the background. Hello, hello, hello. Hey HD, hey Silvar, and everybody else watching. Yeah, the despite popular demand is just a dig at myself. My last stream of this game, it was a real quiet night. And I actually, I kind of cringe, even just looking back on last week myself, because I got a little hung up on that number. I was like, why is no one watching? Does everyone hate this? Do they hate me? And I just kind of, worked myself up into a little mini frenzy about it. And, I try not to fixate on numbers, but I always try to be streaming games that people want to see. And so it's mostly a little dig at myself. And yes, HD, you immediately found the community goal. I'm sure Twitch proudly and loudly announced it to you when you started watching as well. So, and let me explain that a little bit, since we've now had 2 people donate. I have a standing redeem to force me to react to some of my old content. These are privated videos that I made back in 2016 when I thought I was going to be a Let's Play YouTuber. I used a face cam, I used a dog shit microphone, I had no idea what I was doing, but I put my whole ass into it a little bit. And so that community goal is to release an entire playlist, 30 videos worth of me doing basically what I do now. Voice acting by myself through a game very similar to this one called Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartending Action, a very good game that I highly recommend. So if you want to see old Vim being cringe and kind of almost the origins of where what I do now started from, could be an interesting bit of history. And yes, I'm charging more for it than I do for the reaction, because it's a whole playlist. When I react, it's only for 15 minutes. This is hours of content. That is a good question. Oh yeah, that's fair, Silvar. The VP debate. There was probably something going on like that last week. This will mute the game, but let me check on that real fast. I think they're a little all over the place because I tried to, end them when the game had a good ending point, so they're not consistent. But let's see, we got looks like they range from 11 minutes to 40 minutes, with most clocking in around 20-25 minutes. Yeah, I honestly didn't watch the debate. I mean, I didn't watch the presidential debate. The VP debate, I had even less interest in. I'll probably read some, I don't know, summaries of it. I read one that was just mostly fact-checking, and so inevitably was like, this thing JD said was wrong, this thing JD said was wrong, this thing JD said was misleading. Tim Waltz fucked up a little bit at this point. I'm like, interesting. Yeah, honestly, I would be more excited about either of them. Vance is a weird dude, but I'd be more about him than Trump. Okay, enough politics. All right. Not that I mind talking about politics a little. I just don't want to get off on a huge wild tangent when I haven't literally started the game yet. You're good, Silvar. You're good. I don't have a rule against it. I just try to be very careful about it. Because, I am the dollar store version of Jello Apocalypse, and people got real mad when he stuck a toe into politics. All right. We return with more coffee shop goodness. I have no hot drink to sip on, but I do have a delicious tall can of peace tea. Hope y'all are unwinding from your day, or maybe getting started for your day. I do have some viewers all across the world, though by and large it's overwhelmingly American and Canadian. That is true, HD. That is true. There are a few times where I'm center lefty, and a few times I've been I guess. Anyway, the Evening Whispers. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun law. Usually I read things before I say them when I'm doing. What a perfect segue. Moving on. New Healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. I know, right? So shocking, HD. So shocking. Action video game Rising Hell. Blamed for violence in school. The more things change, the more things stay the same, am I right? And if you... Oh!
Bezos bucks.
Bezos bucks indeed. Thank you for the resub, Repu, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Yeah, almost 2 years. I've been at this for a while. Which is why I have old hidden shames from 2016 I can pluck from the ether. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Did you just magically expect your girlfriend to appear here? Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. I mean, she's here literally every night. I would hope not. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know, if she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. God, imagine being able to read body language. Couldn't be me. It can tell you a lot of things. I almost launched straight into the Bailey voice. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now. Man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. So you should just make it a reality. Go on. I'll close the blinds. Info no reaction, but the occasional nod. I bet there would legit be a market for that, Repu. Straight up. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay, thank you, game, for just straight up telling me. Chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. And then here comes the game. Oh, no, you had to do chocolate, cinnamon, ginger. That's wrong. Oh, it's literally called the bitter heart. Aw. Here you go. Huh. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? I like where this is going. Pedantic bullshit, boo. Yeah. Hair man, do the hair. Yeah, that's honestly like... Straight up, I've cut my own hair for years and years and years just because I don't want to have a barber monologue at me. I'm like, one of my hobbies is monologuing at people. I don't like people monologuing at me. Uncomfy. Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Vimbert, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh, man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. Look with your special eyes. My brand. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm always worried that I'm just gonna go into a barbershop blind and it's just gonna be one where just endless talk, when I would just be like, I just want to like sit here and just not worry about it. Yeah, that's a great stylist. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask? What I should ask next? You good? Freya, you good, girl? Hello, everyone. You look like you need a very strong coffee. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better with asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. The eyebrow twitch. The eyes, you know, that's just me every morning. But the eyebrow twitch, that's concerning. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please? Now, the game just told me what people want is not necessarily what they need. So I'm thinking that's a clear signal to me being like, hey, player, don't give her the coffee. But what can I give that will, like, that would be good for getting her to... Silvar, no! Silvar, no! I was not expecting to see that when I looked over at chat. Give her some Baileys. Jesus. Okay. Cough syrup, bitterness. Try to hide, warm and calming darkness. There's nothing that I have. You'll need a little Baileys in us on this blessed day. Yes. Oh, you meant the drink. Yeah, that too. I meant the same thing. Though actually I'm tempted to just straight up get the bad ending and serve her espresso, because I don't have anything that's gonna that's like, yeah, this helps you like relax or sleep or something. Unless I just straight up serve her like triple milk, like warm milk to help you sleep, though that has never worked for me back when I had sleeping problems. Yep, screw it. Lady ordered coffee, you'll get coffee. Make the coffee, monkey. Espresso. We lead her down the path of darkness. GG Freya's heart. Oh, milk, ginger, and honey. That does sound good. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This'll keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. When I wanted to be a writer, I was part of a few writers' circles. I don't remember a lot of the feedback I received, but one of the ones I gave was like, we had a very young writer. I think she was like someone's kid that they had brought along. And she had this it was a very like teenager kind of story, like, you know, whole like discover secret powers hunted by the government, but you know, it had a lot of passion behind it. And so, like, I told this young lady, like, because her character, like, I think, like, murdered a couple people to, like, try to escape from these horrible people that were hunting her. I'm like, you have made me sympathize with a literal mass murderer. Well done. Fourth wing? I am unfamiliar with the meaning. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just... I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. She went on to be a staff writer for Rings of Power. I never watched Rings of Power. My older siblings and I were talking about doing like a podcast about it because my sister is like a Lord of the Rings turbo nerd. She's read the Silmarillion. I mean, so have I. But she rereads the whole trilogy like annually. She knows the deep lore. Meanwhile, my older brother, literally published author, and then me, internet idiot, I guess. I don't know. Could have been an interesting thing, but we never ended up pulling the trigger on it. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. Huh. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. Hey, it's me every night that I'm not streaming. That's untrue. Pretty much. It's... No. What are the latest successful 40 book talk? 18 years old and can say fucking... Oh. We just read a real book talk ass book for Book Club HD. It was not good. It was not good. Were you... I forget, did you bow it before we read the Sons of Bitches book? I rated it a Sons of Bitches out of 10. That's how bad it was. And this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh no, for the win, oh no. Girl? Hey! Okay. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? You first. No, you first. I was just gonna ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Yes. When teenagers flirt. I'm good. Yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Vimbert. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Is that a thing I know how to make, or... Of course not. Still, I think I can probably reason this one out. Let me go with coffee, ginger, milk? It's just pumpkin spice season. In-game, it is late September for them. Nope, that's not right. Trash it. Coffee... cinnamon ginger? Alright, fair. No, that's not, You know, this is one of my biggest complaints about the game. They expect me to just know what this shit is. And like, maybe if you're a real coffee nut, like you're like, oh yes, everyone knows that gingerbread coffee is coffee, then milk, then ginger, or something. I don't know. I'm literally Googling this. Gingerbread coffee talk. Supposed to add bread, of course, of course. Oh, gross, it's a fandom wiki site. Sorry, I know I'm being hella lame right now. Oh, of course, it's coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Not coffee, cinnamon, ginger. What a fucking idiot, am I right? God damn it. Like, that alone makes me not like this game, straight up. Super pedantic. Okay. Calm down, Vim. Calm down. Haven't even been live half an hour. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up. With my family. Yeah, infuriating platformer game, I sleep. Visual novel with one mild annoyance, I lose my goddamn mind. Thank you for the lurk, anti-hero. Appreciate it. How's work? It's, going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very lower thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Vimbert, who is standing in front of us? Not even Vimbert. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. But I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument, about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Thank you, Anti-Hero, for that voice redeem. Baileys. I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Bailey's turns directly to camera. Women, am I right? Laugh track. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. Means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. Subblock leaving the chat. Understandable. Probably coincidental, but I did actually see my viewer count drop by 1 when you said that, HD. They were like, wait, he's not doing the strong bad voice anymore? Fuck this. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You know? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? You said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? Is that why they say chat reflects the streamer? We are all just here to hate each other. I don't believe that. A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds, indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know that's very important for you, but Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? Thank you, HD, for that voice redeem. I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. Make sure I can stay subbed. Understandable. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. No, it's the opposite. Stop fucking up the... Blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the womb. What should we do? Lua? Yes, Baileys? Please, let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do, after all. Ooh. Hell is going on with my throat? Sorry. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. That won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So, you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living.
Bailey's.
It's so corny, but
I believe in you.
love of my life, finished Lua and Bailey's arc. Lua.
Bailey's.
I feel like we're living in a soap opera.
It seems so.
So, what's our plan?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place.
Oh.
And I want you to come with me.
What? That's so sudden.
Did you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first?
It'll be alright.
Well, they never forbade you from dating other races?
They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong.
Ah. Okay. This could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set, then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me...
I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you.
He really just hit her with a trust me, bro. Wrapped in romantic cliches, and she's like, yeah, alright. I miss getting railed like I'm going out of business every night. Understandable. Thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me tonight.
Huh? What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Vimbert.
Yes?
We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We're off then.
See you.
Thank you for coming. Bailey's like, that'll be my line later. Ah, Freya. You look like a regular human being now.
That was pretty intense.
Oh, you're back in real world.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That's cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now.
I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't...
Loud footsteps. Oh! I need to make him his drink. So she's a furry, got it. Maybe. Don't hit me with that question mark. I know who this is.
Whoa!
Freya, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir.
Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer.
Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Oh, are you not gonna let... You're not letting me check it. You asshole. I don't fucking remember. Fine. Pause. Google superpowers. Triple espresso. I don't want to have a bad end and get murdered here. Like, it makes sense that they would test me like this, but no, I refuse. I will cheat. Tea, milk, ginger. Tea, milk, ginger, brew. Serve it. Here's your... Hell yeah, he downs it in one. Smoke ginger tea, don't. HT, don't.
What the hell? Is that really him?
Just seeing the reaction to the drink? 100%.
Well, whoever he is...
Freya's in love.
This place survived.
Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. He shit on the floor.
Good idea.
Can you get back all right by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See you. Freya's like, I have a werewolf to stalk and then date. That was a good track, too. One thing I can't fault in this game, the music. Music and visuals, great. Just, I have issues with the game here and there. The Evening Whispers. Coachella 2020, do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Welcome. Good evening, Freya.
Oh. Hi.
When was the last time you slept?
I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours.
Last night?
No, I've slept for 6 hours this week.
That's not healthy. Get some rest. Really.
I can rest when it's done.
That's stupid.
Oh, shut up.
So, what's your plan now?
Now, as in right this moment, I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing.
Freya. Well, you know where the bathroom is.
Okay, I need something to drink now.
Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks.
That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner.
I know. You've been a regular for years. You only need the vibes of the place. Just right here.
No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt?
It won't happen.
How can you be so sure?
Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay?
But...
She needs the caffeine, man. See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me.
Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit.
Freya, remember, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday.
Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? The coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala.
I shit on the floor, though. Don't know why I'm fixated on that. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. Still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. Sure there's something I can do. Well, why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Hey, what'd you mean?
Do you want anything to drink, Freya?
No. It's alright, Gala.
I insist. For you, Jackman, I mean Gala, right?
You don't have to.
Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least. A little.
Alright. Wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make a sugar and spice?
The one with cinnamon?
Yes. Cup of sugar and spice, please.
See that? This one I'm fine with. You gave me at least a hint without being just like, oh, you know how to make this drink, right? Yes. But this one, the barista gives a line. Oh, the one with cinnamon. I have a starting point. That's good. We like that. Do I have a... Because I'm assuming it's going to require honey, because sugar. So, do I have a known recipe? I do not. Brew. Nope. Okay, let me try the opposite order. Coffee, honey, cinnamon. God damn it. God damn it. I was right, but I was wrong. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices.
Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala.
Like, that drink does sound good. Like, having that in, like, a tea form, I bet would kick ass. Like, if I liked coffee, that would be the sort of thing I would like. Well, then again, I mean, I do like a coffee Valencia, but I don't... Oh no. Oh no, coffee shops might be able to make that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't mention it. Emerald, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you?
I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday.
What kind of emergency?
The hospital was really packed yesterday after that announcement.
Announcement? Metal Gear?
The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just... stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet.
But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon.
You think people read the whole article? True? True. Or they just like, you know, this world's equivalent of TikTok was like, there's a new Fury sedative. Oh my god, wolf members of the wolf pack. Because that's absolutely what a werewolf influencer would call their community. Sorry, I need to mute myself super quick. They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall, and they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. Oh, yeah, it wasn't a full AFK. I literally just had to blow my nose and didn't want the microphone to pick that up. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I would have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. They did. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area. I managed to force myself to come to your place.
Gala, excuse me for asking this.
Freya's gonna be like,
are you single? I'm asking for a friend?
Yes.
But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes.
That's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. That's why all the bandages. I thought it was just from his background of being like a bodyguard for a vampire that I voiced like Liquid Snake, whose name I cannot recall at the moment. Hang on. Hyde. Right. Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back... if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? Same as yesterday. It would be really funny if I then fucked up the order. Or I am a little curious what would have happened if I had screwed up the order when he came in as a werewolf, but I don't... not enough to... Maybe depending on, like, because I don't think I have that much of the game left. Maybe I could go back to, like, a previous day, like through a chapter select, and see what happened. Here's your special brew. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting a funny meme on my phone. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. Has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm gonna stay at my place for the next full moon. Not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is.
Phew. Freya's like, oh, that's good. I'm glad I don't have to be menaced by your very muscly, almost shirtless, wolf form, where your sweat glistens under the full moonlight. What were we talking about?
She is a furry. I have accepted this as headcanon.
What the... Rachel?
Oh, it's just a furry wonderland in here tonight.
What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella, just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Vimbert, a cafe latte, please.
Right. That is actually a drink I know how to make. Coffee milk. For the cat girl. with bonus latte art. Art in the, like, loosest sense. Then we, like, kind of etch here. We, like, give it a pair of kitty ears, and then, like, a little smile. This is actually a Rorschach test. What does this make you think of? The correct answer is your father. But, you know, you can answer anything. There are no wrong. Your cafe latte is ready.
Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father. He messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just gonna wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage. Everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever is on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. Then there was this press conference after my show. After-show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here?
Gala, please say something. I need break from girl voice.
Because of Dad, of course. Told him to come here.
Girl. Why? God damn it.
I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much, because this evening is the only time we can meet. Can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What? Party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. At a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian?
She is 18 years old, I think. Thank you, game.
I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think you should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories.
Oh, right, because she's a former journalist.
What stories? He knows how to party. That's good, then.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, what kind of party are we talking about? Is it like the cocaine and hookers kind of party, where it's just like, you just do drugs and indulge in excess to forget the emptiness that claws at your soul? And it's very nihilistic and kind of depressing when you stop for 2 seconds? Is it that kind of party? Those parties are terrible.
Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties.
Freya just like turns her neck like and just makes unbroken eye contact with Gala like,
I like it as wild as possible. But inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far.
Well, huh? Oh, it's her dad.
What the hell? Oh no. Dad? What?
Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry?
Yes! Dad? What happened? Bimbert, can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Milk is bad for cats. Just milk?
Just milk.
Okay, then. Milk. Serve it. Here. Oh.
Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please?
They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now. Because I'm also lactose intolerant, would like a nap in the sun. Understandable. Understandable. But she's also on the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay. Ooh, boy. That was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help.
You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side.
Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright.
Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, that was all pretty hectic. But I need to continue writing.
Take your time and place, then.
Will do!
Yeah. Just got gross throat going on right now. What the hell is happening? Sunday, October 4th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella after-party's biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Well, well, well. Also, that's a bold paper to just, like... Also, is that, like, a tramp stamp tattoo? Is that what that's supposed to be? We all see this, right? Absolutely unhinged. Welcome.
Hey, Pop.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer.
With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? It requires skill.
Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Bimbert, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Okay. Straightforward enough. Triple coffee for the man. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine and my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha! It is for her. She thought if she could make me a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon.
So, anything special today?
Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh, yeah. How's it going?
Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Oh, best of luck then.
Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it.
What? Are you going to arrest him?
Some officers of the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway.
Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him.
Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state.
So far, that's all I know.
Rachel!
Rachel? Is Mr. Hendry all right?
Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark?
Ooh, no milk at all. Damn. Cup of dark hot chocolate. Can't words. Cup of dark hot chocolate for our brooding kitty. Your hot chocolate's ready.
Thank you. Dad's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon, thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers.
So if I had fucked up on Gala and he'd gotten locked up, Hendry might have died? Interesting. At least that's my theory. I don't know that for sure.
But no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. 'Cause I didn't listen to him. All he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense, but is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now.
So you came here to people who you have met a grand total of 3 or 4 times?
Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? so people wouldn't see what his human form looked like, and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. They managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What?
Ooh, boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa! How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. Do you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing, and I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. You were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. He's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery.
Thank you, Bimbird.
I am really curious what would have happened if, Man. Oh,
Man! What a weekend.
pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I gotta continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see ya. Are you going to leave as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest. Now I have stories to write.
You're not tired?
Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today.
Alright. I won't bother you then.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish.
No problem, boss.
This game does make me wish I liked coffee, because it's like once in a great while. Like, basically, I have to be with friends who are coffee heads. Probably a better term than that. But they'll be like, oh, we should go to a coffee shop. And, like, every time I walk into a coffee shop, like, they're all different, all over the place, and, like, each and every one, it just feels so fucking cozy. Yeah, there are some tea options, like, I will fuck with a good London fog. That is my jam. But it's not something I want regularly, you know? Like, it's too sugary for me these days. At least the way most places make it. But man, just for the vibes. Like, if there were a good coffee shop near me that had, like, really good, like, paninis or something, there was a place like that near me when I was in college that I enjoyed. Well, didn't go there that often because I was super broke, but the couple times I went there, it was really good. That's fair, HD. That's fair. 2 weeks later? Oh shit, is this epilogue time? The Evening Whispers. Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Everyone is here.
Hello!
You're finally here.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Yo. Hi, Freya.
Huh, someone's feeling happy today.
Of course.
Did they?
They approved it. We're so happy for you.
Congrats.
Oh my. Do you know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously.
You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How did they react to the draft?
To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself.
A story with an unhappy ending, huh?
That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month.
Sounds professional enough.
Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing?
It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old timers, of course.
I hear Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yeah. He brought us some gifts back.
He didn't get any for me?
I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly.
Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. Last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow!
That event was a mess.
Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So, where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it?
I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun.
Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua.
Therefore, so should we. That's so cute! That's so cute! I love it. Oh, I love it. Damn it, I was looking for something for, like, in a relationship, but, like, hey, there's a rainbow there, 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 there's a rainbow there.
You both look so cute.
Oh, man.
Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together.
You're at Max too, Myrtle?
Yeah, I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No.
Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Hard to tell with them. Riddle's like, I don't care about creepy alien. I'm going to look at cat pictures.
What about the second one? What about the second one?
It's from New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe.
Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on! So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See ya, Vimber.
See you around.
They look happier than when I first met them. They do.
It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys.
Ah, no worries. I don't feel ignored at all.
Are you by yourself tonight?
No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do.
This late at night?
Yeah, she's been doing overtime for the past few days.
How are the two of you doing?
Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month.
Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate?
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently. Oh, what's her new, incredibly corporate title? That's the same, business development lead. How dare you not keep your social media completely up to date? And her company is providing her with an apartment.
Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more than me.
That's not saying much, Baileys.
You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes.
Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Vimbert have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey, Freya. And Vimber. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already?
Only about the moving in part.
As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too.
It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway.
Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go?
Man, her father didn't kill me at least.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game.
Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Vimber.
Enjoy the movie. And then there was one.
There they go. I'm so happy for them.
They've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama.
Ha! That's one way to put it.
Anyway.
What's that look for?
You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well, there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me, tell me.
Where should we start? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. They're planning a wedding! Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Fuzzy handcuffs! Fuzzy handcuffs! Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Neil! The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend, coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and had some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly, now working as a freelance writer, not giving up her dream yet. And that's Coffee Talk. Huh. Man. I really wanted this game to be like another Valhalla, but it just didn't hit the same for me. The look was immaculate, the music was great, but I don't know, somehow that's just like... It's always a problem with slice of life stories where it's like, what is the natural end point of the story? And I get the intention, like, kind of the framing devices like Freya writing her book. So we start when she starts writing, and we end when she stops writing the book. So you have kind of a consistent through line, because she's collecting all the stories. But, I don't know, it just kind of feels like, and that's it, I guess. And, like, the drink-making minigame just didn't... I will never forgive it for giving different results for, like, ingredient 1, ingredient 2, ingredient 3 versus ingredient 1, ingredient 3, ingredient 2. That's so infuriating to me. Oh, development cats. That's great. And Bailey's was one of the cats. Lua was one of the cats, too. Very important. That's cute. Oh, I hope Cat Lua and Cat Bailey's like to cuddle in a sunbeam a lot. But yeah, this game, it had its charms, but I don't know. It's just kind of... It's not a life-changing visual novel for me. It's... Out of all the visual novels in the world, this is just kind of one of them. It ends up being a little mid for me, which is a little sad, I think. I had high hopes for this one, but I didn't hate my time with it. It was largely just kind of okay, with a few annoyances here and there. And just also very short. I don't know. I just wanted a little more. But ironically, I don't know if I want that just a little... Oh. Post-credits. Wait. Hyde, are you a doctor now? Viewers like you, thank you. What is this, Marvel? Yeah, they'll have to silently drink coffee. Welcome. I think this is Hyde. Hello, Vimbear. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. Wait, that's Neil? Wait, that's Neil? What? In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. Took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. The last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Huh. I guess, but like... I'm torn. Because, like, I don't have a strong completionist urge, but... This does feel like kind of important to the story, but at the same time, I don't really want to play more of this game. I really don't. I'm sorry. You haven't made me buy in that much, Coffee Talk. YouTube the alts moments. Yeah, I think so. Or hey, if you've enjoyed this game, pick it up yourself. It's a pretty cheap, and it seems to go on sale a fair bit. I mean, the genocide route is really fucking hard. I mean, I don't know if you were here when I tried to finish it. I could not get past that final boss. It was too much. Well, you know, there was the emotional devastation, but I have no problem with the sin. Megalovania intensifies, exactly. But I think, at least for me, that is going to be where I call Coffee Talk. I think I am decently satisfied with what I got out of this game. I might check out what they're referring to off-stream, maybe. I don't know, I might post a little thing in the Discord or something if I think it's particularly interesting. Like, just to kind of alter my recommendation here of like, yeah, the game's mid. Oh, yes, let me talk about the rest of the week. Saturday, I'm not going to be able to stream on Saturday. Got family in town, and I was like, I put up making the schedule, until I would hear back from them, and then nothing, and then, like, legit, at, like, 7 a.m. this morning, like, oh, hey, Dad's going to be here from here to here, so we should all get together, and I'm like, God damn it, alright. But I am on track for, on Sunday, doing the next raft of Demo Day games, which I have not revealed yet, and I think I'm going to leave them a surprise until I go live. I've got 10 games picked out. I'll be playing the first half hour of each, so you all and I can see if we want to see more of them. So that is going to do it for me. Thanks, everybody, as we move to awkward silence for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. You're watching the VOD after the fact. I see you. I appreciate you. I have multiple options to give a raid to. I think I'll raid Mushroom King, who is playing some Paper Mario. I haven't sent him a raid in some time. So, that's going to do it for me, and hope you've enjoyed Coffee Talk. I ended up being a little lukewarm on it, but Jesus, literally right when I'm ending... Oh my god, 4 bots and... Alright, we're getting the hell out of here. Later, everybody.